Hi Collective, what's up? Hope you're having a beautiful start to your day. If you're new, I am Earth Angel 111. Thank you so much for stopping by. Gonna do love messages from the person on your mind. And do keep in mind, as I always say, they're love messages, so only take what resonates. But I will pull an overall energy from your person and clarify with some messages. So I'm going to start with the Twin Flame deck here. Let's see what their overall energy is about you today. This could be someone you're dating, someone you're married to, someone you're crushing on, someone you're thinking of, or someone you walked away from. Abundance. Wow. So your person is on their path to manifesting abundance. They could also be watching you manifest abundance. And blowing kiss. Unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection, return. I feel like both of y'all may not be spending as much time together right now, especially if you're in separation. But that's because you're both working towards manifesting your dream lives so that when you come together, you can be extremely successful and happy and live the life you want to live. Now, one thing to note as well, when you truly come into union with your twin flame or your soulmate, that's when you manifest the most abundance because you're with that person. You're naturally giving each other that authentic healing energy and aura that makes you vibrate on the highest frequency. So positive mindset as well. Manifest gratitude, bliss, and blessings. Beautiful. So overall energies for you and your person today are infinite blessings, manifesting abundance in both of your lives. And no matter where your relationship stands, whether you're married, single, or just newly dating, okay? Unconditional love is the theme. So they need you to know that they have nothing but unconditional love for you. And so if you feel as though your person's been a little distant, maybe they've been working extra hours, or there's been less communication between the two of you, that's because they want to provide you the best life possible. King of Pentacles. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, Ten of Swords in reverse. You two are coming out of a very misunderstood cycle in your relationship. Like, you need to know this person is not out here to break your heart, even if it seems that way sometimes. Because Ten of Swords is in reverse. So it's like the ending of an ultimate betrayal between you and your person, or between other people trying to affect your relationship negatively. The universe is just saying, go on, like y'all got stuff to focus on and it isn't anyone else but your career, your path forward, and your relationship together. So absolutely beautiful energy. Red lingerie, your person may be fantasizing about a time you wore red lingerie for them, or possibly buying you a set of red lingerie, especially if you have a holiday you're celebrating coming up, like your birthday. Loving you is the only thing that makes sense. So they want you to know today that they feel like, other than getting to their career, staying focused, loving you is the only thing that truly makes sense. So I've never loved anyone like this is here. What they want you to know is they've never loved anyone as deeply as they love you, Collective. Wow. It says, I can't picture my life without you. So at the end of the day, your person needs you to know that they can't picture themselves being with anyone else. And anytime they want to try, they're reminded of you and how much they love you. So I feel as though you're dealing with someone who may meet a lot of people for their career. Like, they could be surrounded by lots of people, but it's always you that's on their mind. You are so damn cute is here. So this person wants you to know they find you to be absolutely attractive. And two, they could be doing like, comparing. When they meet other people, they're like, not as cute as Collective, not as cute as you, okay? So it says, I'm super jealous when I see you with anyone else. So your person has a little bit of a jealousy tendency, only because they could be the type that constantly meets other people. So they wonder, since they find you to be so absolutely great, so cute, so sexy, do you have that same problem? Are other people interested in you as much as they are? And they just worry sometimes, Ten of Swords in reverse, though, that someone else may captivate your mind or heart more than them, especially if you guys are not exactly where they want you to be. Like, if you two are both focused on saving and building a career and building up your dream life, your person feels as though, what if someone else gets in the way while they're trying to do that? So this person wants to start over with you, especially if there was Ten of Swords in reverse, some type of betrayal that happened between the two of you in the past. They want to make everything right. They want to be able to forget about it. It says, you make me feel hard to love sometimes. So your person could be someone who's overreading into anything you say or don't say versus communicating. They feel as though they're hard to really just come towards you and let you know what it is they're feeling sometimes, even though you're the only person like they want to communicate with. They don't want to have their heart hurt at the same time. So your ability to always listen is something your person loves about you. They feel like no matter what they could be going through, you always give really good advice. You're always the person that they can lean on for support, and more so than that, for understanding. And they need you to know that this love between the two of you is completely unmatched. They've never experienced a love like that with anyone else, and they don't even want to try. It says, now I feel like I don't even know you. So your person could feel like, who have you become? A lot of you have really changed since meeting this person, like, especially if you've known them for years at a time, right? This person's watched you evolve into such a strong version of yourself. And maybe when y'all first met, you were a little bit more shy, reserved, or docile. And now it's like you are super driven, focused. You could have really stepped into your alpha energy. And especially for the feminine watching, your person's like, who that? Okay? Who that girl? Who that guy? But they have nothing but love for you, but they feel like they don't even know you anymore. Like, to be in love with you would mean they have to get to know you all over again. But that's the beauty of it. Especially if you've been in separation. You both have grown and changed so much. Coming back together would mean you'd have a whole new experience of falling in love all over again. So sleeping next to you is better. They want you to know that. So if you haven't slept beside this person, they often daydream about what it would be like to have a little cuddle sesh going on with you, waking up next to your beautiful smile. And for others of you, if you have, they do remember what it would be like just to really be waking up next to you. It's like they always had their most peaceful sleep collective when they were next to you, okay? So I often picture what life would be like for the long term with you, and it makes me incredibly happy. This is something they need you to know today, that whenever they think about long term, you're the person that comes to their mind. This may be someone who's a little bit scared of commitment 9 times out of 10, but if they were to commit with anyone, it would for sure be you. You have captivated this person's heart in a way that no one else has ever, and they don't feel as though anyone else really ever could. It says, I often write you out a message and then delete it before pressing send. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Aww. So your person definitely gets nervous around you. They could question what they've said, what they're going to say next. And especially if you two are in separation or not like in a full-term connection yet. It's like this person doesn't know where you stand with them, what you see from this connection moving forward. So do you remember the times is here? They want to know if you remember the times when you first got together. You two could have had a lot of fun when you first started dating. Maybe you guys did like random spontaneous things together, or even simple things like cooking dinner together, you know, laxing around the house in your B-day suits, right? Having a shower together, okay? Stuff like that. Your person wants to know, do you remember those times where you felt so incredibly comfortable together? And plus too, I feel like y'all could have been like the life of the social life. Like you could have went out with mutual friends a lot and stuff, and people always looked up to you as a couple, and you may not have even realized that a lot of people were inspired by your love with this person. So it says, I'm unsure how to approach our connection lately. This is where they currently stand. They're not quite sure what it is that you want from them in the future. Do you want to keep moving things forward in a much more committed level? Do you want to take the time to continue to work on yourselves and heal and grow separately? Or are you ready to settle down with them? This is the big question that they ask themselves every single day while the two of you are in this moment in your relationship. And it's almost as if their spirit guides are trying to reaffirm to them that whatever they believe that you want is the truth. So whether that be you want to pursue things on a much deeper level, whether you want to continue at the pace you're at, or whether you want to start a family with them. They know in their deepest of hearts what it is the two of you want. And you guys are on the same page, but it's the fact of the matter that neither of you have made the commitment towards just affirming that with one another. So your person loves everything you do, whether that is what you wear, what you do for work, how you dress, okay, how you cook, how you speak to them. Your person just loves you overall. Your person loves every single thing you do, and more so than that, they are so incredibly grateful for the way that you make them feel. So it's like they feel grateful for the fact that they get to experience this life with you. For some of you, this is a past life soulmate. So you have found each other in multiple lives, and moving forward, they're just ready to really solidify your union, to make it a lot more serious than it has been. And more so than that, just to get to know each other on a much deeper, more profound level. So I only want to be the person you need. I want to protect you with my love. You have my heart. Absolutely beautiful. Your person feels incredibly protective over you. I'm getting like 99% of the time. This is why they feel jealous if they see you communicating with others, because they don't want to ever feel as though someone else could ever just come in and take your love away from them. But what they need to know is when you find a relationship so real like that, ain't no one coming in and taking your person away. Ain't no one. God won't allow it. Okay, your spirit team won't allow it. You may go off and do your own thing to find yourselves, but truly, it's almost like the red string theory. Okay, for a lot of you, this is your red string theory. This is your life partner. And even though the two of you may not fully be where you want to be in a commitment, one of y'all is bound to the other in an beautiful attempt at like an endless love. So I'm really just picking up you two were in a separation or slowly taking your relationship to the next level, because your spirit team wanted you to focus on your priorities in your life so that when you come back together, you can be the best versions of yourselves together. Focusing on your abundance, I feel like, is a really big key for both of you. And maybe you haven't even fully communicated about that. But y'all are both focused on getting your life in order, okay? Creating the dream life that you want for yourself. So, beautiful. It says, I don't want to make the wrong choice. Please listen to my feelings. So this moment in time, your person wants to come back together with you, but they don't want to rush it. What if they have, things going on in their life, opportunities, and they're worried that if they just rush into a connection with you, it might put their life on hold. They might miss out on things. Your person definitely has a fear of FOMO, because you won't miss out on anything with the wrong person, and doesn't want to make the wrong choices. Like, they didn't want to commit too early. I feel as though your person's dealing with this underlying fear that if they pick you and they settle down with you, there could be someone else out there for them. And it's like, when you know, you know. And this person's going to waste years of their life if they don't figure out what it is that they need from a relationship. So you are mine, love. Trust at this moment in time. It's better for you and your person if you aren't fully committed or you're in a separation, because you don't want to be with someone who questions whether you're the one or someone else is the one. You deserve someone who knows 10 out of 10 every single day that they choose you and that they would never make the wrong choice by choosing you. So let me get a few more messages. It says, I'm planning on communicating to you soon. So your person, if they've been kind of like ignoring you or doing their own thing, it's because they want to make sure that they're making the right choice for themselves. Now, also, too, wants to make the right choice and they get jealous with them. I think your person has this huge fear that if they pick you and you start communicating with someone else, that they're going to get their heart broken. They have a fear that you would leave them. So a lot of you are dealing with someone who has major separation anxiety, the idea of being left in a connection. So I see us being married one day in the future is here. Absolutely beautiful. And for a lot of you, this is someone who may not have considered marriage their entire life because of what they've been through in relationships or what they've seen and experienced through others around them. For example, your person could have a fear of abandonment based on having one parent or parental figure only around them while they were growing up. For others of you, they could have witnessed a lot of relationships that were not long-standing, relationships that ended in divorce, separations. This could be another reason that really has them feeling doubtful over the idea of being settled down to one person for the rest of their life. And it's almost as if their spirit team is trying to teach them that you can't make the wrong decision when it comes to love. Everything happens for a reason. So sweating over the idea of running into you is here. If you and your person live in the same city or in the same country, or for some of you, you go to the same events, same spots, You work in a similar area. Your person has been sweating over the idea of running into you. Now, this will only resonate for those of you who aren't fully dating this person or are in separation. There could be an event coming up that the two of you are both going to be at, and your person could be like, damn, I'm a little bit nervous to see this person, but in the best possible way, okay? Make sure you got on your best fit. Make sure you got your hair done, your nails done, collective, if you're the feminine watching, and you got this. Because whoever this is, feminine or masculine, they're sweating over the idea of running into you, especially if you know that there's something coming up that you're going to both be in the same room together. Damn! Single AF. So your person, if you wondered if they're fully single or not, single AF. Now, it won't resonate for everyone. But for those of you in separation, if you wondered if they're involved with other people or anything like that, no, this person is single, focused on their abundance, okay? They got no relationship right now. They're focused on abundance, which is what we love to hear, okay? So you are my everything. At the end of the day, your person wants you to know that you have their heart, and they have never met anyone quite as loving as you. This is what they love about you. You are someone who's incredibly sweet. And even if you're going through it, like, you're always so sweet to them, and that's what they love about you. You can be someone, too, who really has that sweet and salty about you. Like, you know how to turn away from people who treat you like you're nothing, but you also are incredibly sweet and kind-hearted to those who truly value you. Amen, okay? So you make me feel worth the most is here. That's that red string theory. Your person's starting to realize, like, even if they meet 1 million people, even if they go on 100 dates, you made them feel worth the most. I love you unconditionally is here, so they want you to know that no matter where you're at in your connection, they got nothing but unconditional love for you, and that's beautiful because that was the first message out. Unconditional love. Blowing kisses. So your person's ready to blow a kiss, possibly give you kisses. It says, when we first met, I knew you were different than anyone else. They could love your lips. They feel like you got sexy lips. Sexy voice. Something about you, collective, just turns your person on by just looking at you. They're like, ah, a little bite. So, yeah, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they are nervous over the idea you guys are going to run into each other. Let me pull a tarot to clarify that. So, is there something, like, do you guys work in the same field? Is there some type of event you're going to run into each other? Page of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You or them. 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so your person's extremely worried. If they run into you, you're going to be with another person. But single AF is there, so wow. It's like this is both of your fears. You might be running into each other soon. They're like, but what if they're there with someone else? Like, what if they show up with another man or another woman? Right? I think this is your person's underlying fear. It could be yours as well. Like, what if they run into you or you run into them and y'all is on separate dates? Awkward? Okay, no, collective. Single AF. You are both mirroring each other. This is the thing. I feel like you're totally mirroring each other and you don't see it. Because you're both so caught up on the idea of how great each other are, thinking that you're with someone else. Meanwhile, both of you are just focused on your career, getting your life together, getting that 9 of Cups, being the best version of yourself so that when you come into union with this person, you can be the best versions of yourselves together. Amen. Okay, absolutely beautiful energy. So 9 of Cups, let me pull one final message from your person today. But this reading is absolutely beautiful because whoever you're dealing with, y'all make each other nervous because you both feel like it's too good to be true. Why can't you just see that sometimes God has some beautiful love in store for you, collective, and you deserve it? It says, call me. So your person's like, can you just pick up the phone and call me already? Like, what you doing? Call me. Next one says, about to tell you how they feel. Wow. They know you've been hurt before. So this, I feel like, is a mutual thing. I think both of y'all been hurt. Both of y'all got a wall up. You're scared of getting hurt again. About to tell you how they feel. So this person's about to pick up that phone and call you and tell you it's always been you. Says, I'm finally ready to commit. And collective, final one. Damn, look at that. This is your kingdom spouse. So no doubt, y'all making each other hot. You're making each other sweat. And most importantly, you're making each other want to commit. So go ahead, drop a like, leave a comment if this does resonate. I'm sending you the best in this beautiful energy.